bridge section. Jump up to our F sharp chord at the 9, A, 11's on the D and G. And we're basically going to be going from an F sharp to an E flat minor 7, but we do this little, final count of the second measure transitional thing where we hit an F minor 7. So, we hit our F sharp, and at the last count of that second measure, we hit a quick F minor 7, 8 on the A, 10 on the D with the 8 G and the 9 on the B. All right, just a quick one count thing that happens there. And then take us down to our E flat minor 7, so that same shape, just down 2 frets. We got 6A, 8 on the D, 6G, 7 on the B. And then we hang there all the way through that, first measure into that second measure. And, the last count of that, we just bring it back up to the F minor 7. So it's like we're just working our way down, working our way back up, just hitting that F minor 7 in between. All right, go through that a couple times. And then we do a different kind of like descending progression, kind of like the chorus, but different spots. All right, we're going to hit a B, just B chord, 2 on the A, 4 on the D, G, B. All right, jump it up a set for the F sharp, regular F sharp bar chord, the second fret. Bring it up to an E flat minor. Here at the 6th fret, 8 on the D and G, 7 on the B. And then finish on the C sharp, 4 on the A, 6 on the D, G, B. At the end of the bridge, during the kind of 4 dynamic chords that happen, there's a little bit of a lead section that comes in. It's just some real high bends. Come up to the 14 on the B, do a bend there, hit it, release it, and then we shift up to 16 on the high E, bend that, hit it, release it, and then bend the 16 on the B. Into the solo section, and you get a nice fuzz tone on this, nice and distorted there. All right, and we'll do a bend here. It's 8 on the D, do a bend, release it, come off to 6, and then we hit 9 on the B, give that a little vibrato, slide it out. All right, do our bend on the D again with the 8 to 6, and then just come off to the 6 and stay there with some vibrato. You can slide that up. We do our 8 to 6 bend on the D. And we come high here. We go a bend on 11 of the E. Just bend it, cut it. Bend 11 on the B, cut it. Come off to 9 on the B. Then we go 11, G, 8, 6, 4. Come back to that 6 on the G, bend it, release it back off to 4, and then end on 6 of the D. Second part of the solo, we do our same bends at the beginning, the same way. 8 to 6 to the 9B, 8 to 6 D to the 6D, and then 8 to 6 on the D again. But now we come up for our high. Instead of bends, we just do a 13E, 11, bend that 11, bend the 11B, hit the 11E, hit the 11E, bend the 11B, release it off to 9, hit the 10 on the G, hold that, and then we shift the 10G to 8 into the last chorus. All right, the outro key shift happens. We carry on our usual initial A flat, C minor, but once we get to the A sharp minor 7, we do that 5-strum dynamic that happens. All right, and then for the key shift, we just bump it up at the B minor 7, so just 7s with the 9 on the A. Same 5-strum with that. All right, and from here on out, it's the same usual progression we do, just everything's a fret higher. All right, half a step high. So now we'll be at an A, picking through it just the same way, to a C sharp minor, and then our B minor 7, and then the E7 sus. Okay, everything's just a fret higher than usual.